my name is Kaylee Molloy, and this is my assignment for my author. The author that I chose that is a popular children's book author is Doreencronin. And Doreencronin was born in Merrick, New York, and it was actually her first grade teacher, Miss Cooper, who told her that she should have a career in writing because she noticed that she already had a talent at such a young age. But soon after, Doreen moved on and went to Pennsylvania State University and attended there until 1988, and soon after then went to St. John's Law School in 1998. There she studied law, and afterwards she began a career in that. And soon after she realized that that was not her passion, that's not what she wanted to do, and she soon realized that she wanted to go and write full-time. So after that, she started writing children's books. All her children's books are animal related and farm related, and they're just funny children's books to kind of open the doors for children in their comprehension. So it's great ages between kindergarten to third grade. Some of her books include The Chicken Squad, Click Clack Moo Cows That Type, and Click Clack Quackity Quack. So those are just a few of her funny, kind of quirky stories that she writes. So I think they're always fun, and they catch young kids' attention because they are just funny, and they're all about sounds and noises and animals and nature. And I've noticed that kids really, really enjoy that. So soon after that, Doreen teamed up with Betsy Lewis, who is a great illustrator who does a lot of watercolor, colorful pictures, and she teamed up with her to write one of her funny books, which is Click Clack Moo Cows That Type. And so that is actually the story that I'm going to read today. So as you can see, the colors are nice and colorful, a little bit of like a watercolor technique, and it's obviously going to be all about the farm. This is actually the award that Doreen won. It was for this book, and this is the Caldecott Honor Award that she got. So this story is pretty fun, and again, I think it catches a lot of children's interest just because it's nice and funny and easy to read and get along with. So before I read the story, I think for a classroom of children, I think I would ask, just to kind of start it off and get the wheels turning a little bit, I would start off with how do we as humans communicate daily, and have them kind of go and brainstorm that, if that's through email or text message nowadays, or phone calls, or talking, or walking, or writing letters and such. And then I would ask how animals communicate, as in, you know, barking and mooing and jumping and body language and such like that, just to kind of get them involved in the story and ready to read. So now I'm going to read the story, and then I will talk about the assignment that we'll do afterwards. So here we go. Click Clack Moo Cows That Type. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click clack moo, click clack moo, clickety clack moo. At first he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click clack moo, clickety clack moo. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets? No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click clack moo, clickety clack moo. The next day he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. The cows were growing impatient with the farmers. They left a new note on the barn door. Closed. No milk, no eggs. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown. In the background he heard them. Click clack moo, clickety clack moo. Cows that type? Hens on strike? Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them would understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown's note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door, and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for the duck to come with the typewriter. The next morning, he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Quackity, quack, quack. So that is the story. And as you can see, the illustrations kind of follow along. They're nice. Again, quirky. It goes with the text. Lots of fun, good reading. After this, reading the book, I think I would have the students do two things. It's a great, easy punctuation book, especially for first and second graders that are learning where those punctuation and capital letters go. So I've created kind of a sheet that shows where to circle capital letters, and I took sentences out of the book for them to practice where periods go and to circle where they go. I also then would have them put it in sequence of when it happened in the story. So using their comprehension to figure out when the cows complained for something, when the ducks complained about something, when the hens complained about something, and I put it in different order for them to kind of solve for themselves. So that would kind of be my assignment, because I feel like it's a good comprehension book and easy to get them going on that. So it's a great story, and that is my author study for Doreencronin. Thank you.